welcome to this week's collective message. This is going to be a collective reading and then an all 12 signs reading for you all. So we have a full moon in Leo coming up on the 12th of February, which is in a couple of days. And then we'll also have Mercury moving into Pisces. At the moment, Mercury, the planet of communication, is currently sitting with the Sun in Aquarius, which means it's at the exact same degree, at the exact same point, which is called a Mercury cazimi. Now, this brings about abundant change, abundant times of changing or transforming the ways in which we communicate and relate to other people, but more on a deeper and collective level. There's something shifting in terms of the forms or the modalities in which we might be choosing to communicate. So you might find yourself going from one social media platform to another. You might find yourself suddenly favoring texting over voice noting. There's something about the ways in which we are communicating currently that is undergoing a process of change, and it feels more connected, it feels more aligned, particularly as we've still got and we will have the energy of Pluto in Aquarius for some time now. So this is very much giving an undercurrent of changing modalities, shifting modalities, and we're going to see or experience, particularly this week, a ripple effect on how it affects the relationships that we have, as we've got the Sun sextiling Venus in Aries. So we've had the Venus in Aries since last week, and that's created more forward motion, a bit more directness. You might have had people like all of a sudden pop up and it's like, well, where have you come from, that are trying to reignite or restart things. And it's because that Aryan or that Martian energy is very much all about taking action, standing up and being like, you know what, I know what I want and I'm going to go and get it. So there's a bit more directness in how we might be experiencing communication, how we might be experiencing how we relate to other people. And this very much feels like a fresh kind of feeling, but once that full moon in Leo hits, it's almost going to bring a bit more of a wild card or unexpected energy, which I have recorded a little audio for over on Patreon. So yeah, there's just a sense of whatever we've been waiting for. We've got the waiting game in the reverse. Whatever we've been waiting for, it's almost like there's no longer the need to wait, because whatever we have been mulling over or pausing for a change is about to shift. So this week is also an invitation for you to center the ways that you will shine. This is the hope card or the sun card. This is a time for you to come back into the spotlight to see how you can shine this week, particularly with that Mercury and Sun conjunction. This is about how your sense of self and your sense of identity and your sense of belief is taking center stage, and how you can allow that to be the voice that then guides other people this week. So there's very much a message about getting up, getting out there, and using your sense of expression to, bottom of the deck, receive some material harvest this week. There is very much Aquarian energy is opposing the solar energy or the sun in terms of the sister signs. So there's very much that Leo Aquarius energy that's feeding us this week to balance the ways in which we might feel our ego versus how we might feel the ego or disperse the ego so that it then tends to the masses or community. And I had a beautiful example of this today when someone who I work with on a one-to-one basis was sharing our transformations, our sessions in a wider network, and allowing somebody else to benefit and reap the rewards of the work that we do. And this is all about circulating knowledge, circulating wisdom, and allowing for people to shine the way that you shine that light on them. So yeah,